My name is Kylie Proudfoot-Payne. I am an artist from Belington, West Virginia. I create site-specific art, landscape paintings. I draw inspiration from the landscape. Sometimes I do installations and also different types of earthworks. My dad, as the very typical mountain man, West Virginian, would be like, okay, we're gonna go into the woods. So I feel like that really created this engagement with the environment. In school, growing up, I had always gravitated toward the arts, and then in high school I really focused in on visual art. I feel like at that point I'm like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I do teach in Randolph County through a artist residency program as a teaching artist. I'm passionate about sharing art because we're in kind of a drought area where it's not shared often. Our area doesn't have art teachers in the elementary schools, and we don't have much art. Everybody's painting process is different. I create plein air paintings like on site. I've always been intrigued by like those moments in nature when it seems timeless. So maybe influenced by the Impressionists, but more of just an awareness of the environment. I am fairly fast because I have one child specifically who is less patient. Nothing will make you faster than like a grouchy 16-year-old girl who's somewhere where there's no Wi-Fi. So I also do installations. My installations tend to be ways of capturing the viewer because I'm very passionate about trying to get that engagement. So I also use near-field communication tags within the surface of the painting. It's like tap tech, and then you just take your phone and you pass it over the tag and it activates, like wherever I have written the tag to. I also like the ephemeral like art that will be destroyed. I like to take fall leaves and fold them into roses and arrange them into lines. I think for me, being a Tamarack entrepreneurial fellow, it means that it kind of validates my artistry. It takes the question mark out and it puts in like a sense of, okay, I am an artist, exclamation point. Some of the most valuable things I've learned through the fellowship have been the business side of things and kind of the documentation and the professionalism needed within my artistic practice and career. West Virginia creates and inspires the artistry, like oftentimes through nature. Audra State Park and the Monongahela National Forest are just essential to my artistry. The advice I would have for any artist, whether they are younger or exploring or a master artist, is to just kind of be brave, because approaching art is not always like a comfortable situation. And sometimes once you're within that middle point of your artwork, you may hate it and you may feel like a failure, but if you push through that obstacle or if you work around it, then it's worth it. You just have to figure out a way to go around. You don't always have to jump over them. You can just redirect and flow around them like a river.